IIRWY is here this evening with the legend and my friend Teddy Atlas. How you doing, Teddy?
Good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, my man.
Good.
What
You
are we,
always look good. You're in great shape.
Thank you very much.
Really, you look great. And I want to really applaud you on two things. One, obviously, the condition you keep yourself in. It's an example to other people how you should take care of yourself, with diet, with workout, with regimen, with everything. But the work you do with the youth, that is so important. You know, I remember years ago somebody asked me, what is the what does boxing give to the youth? What is the most important thing that a young kid can get out of boxing? And a lot of people they just look at the physical stuff. Well, he can learn to defend himself. Okay, um, he can he'll get more confidence, more discipline in his life. Now you're getting warmer. Yeah, definitely all of those things. But for me, you're teaching him that he can depend on himself. That he and in some cases when you're dealing with youth that has been wayward, youth that that goes in the wrong direction, that needs direction. When you're dealing with that, what you can do is you can save kids by letting them giving them something to actually. And when I say this, it's going to surprise some people, but not people like you that have been around this and understand what you're dealing with damaged youth sometimes. It gives them a reason to like themselves.
Oh,
Oh my
definitely.
God! If you can use boxing to help kids that have been in a difficult place, a difficult upbringing, sometimes quite frankly not a good upbringing, not the right upbringing. If you can give them a reason to like themselves, guess what? Then they will be better people in society in general.
Yeah,
Because if they like themselves, they can like you,
yeah.
and it's just so important. And then one other thing it does, and this is the most important thing. It gives them an alternative to violence, where
Definitely.
where you know where and a place to take their. I hate to use such a common phrase, their frustrations, but to take all of their anger that in a lot of times is misplaced. They don't even know why they're angry, and to
And a
find
lot of the anger, Teddy, is peer pressure.
yeah, but that's not anger. That's not peer pressure. That that is that is fear. That is pressure to behave a certain way.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is called being a follower.
yeah.
Where that because they don't have the confidence to be a leader. They don't have to trust in themselves to be a leader. They think that it's easier to be a follower, that people won't bother them, that the peers won't get down on them, they won't get on them, they won't attack them. So it's easier that way. If I go along to get along, even if it's getting into bad behavior, if I go along, I'm more protected, I'm more safer. I won't have to face, the fears that I gotta that of standing up to someone and saying, no, I ain't going in that car. No, no, I ain't doing that. No, but here's my message, and it's a message that you should give, and I'm sure in some ways you do with the work that you do. But my message is that's not what you should be fearful of. What you should be fearful of is the day that you recognize that the thing that you should have been afraid of was not standing up.
Yeah.
Because if you stood up, that was going to last for a moment, maybe,
Nanosecond.
yeah. I mean, just a moment, maybe a moment of confrontation, a moment of a face-off, definitely a moment of fear, but a moment, a blink in the eye of our life. But when you make a choice to not face that and to give in and do what you think is easier by giving in and go along with it. Now you have put yourself into a place where for the rest of your life, eternity, you will be putting yourself into basically solitary jail cell called regret. Regret lasts for eternity.
Ever.
The confronting those bullies, confronting the peer pressure, confronting whatever you have to confront. A moment, bang, it's
Done.
over with. You know, and you know what? That pressure brings two things that lies to you. And this is my message to you out there, and I know what your platform is. This is my message to you. The pressure lies and tells you what we just talked about. It tells you what you're dealing with is going to last forever,
Yeah.
and it isn't. It's only for a second.
right.
And it does one other thing to you. And remember this thing. It makes you feel like it is not your choice to do what you have to do. That you are so overwhelmed that it's the choice of the person that is your adversary, or maybe the moment, the peer pressure, the moment that it's the choice of the moment. It's the choice of again your antagonist. No. That's a lie. It's always your choice. It's always your choice of how you're going to behave, of what you're going to do, until you give up that choice. That person, that moment, doesn't take the choice away. You give it away.
Yeah. You choose to give it away.
Understand that. Okay?
Teddy.
I gave my word that I would talk to you,
Teddy,
right?
Teddy, your wisdom is just priceless, and I really appreciate what you've said. Kids, listen to this guy. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Keep doing what you're doing. Really, it's important. The young are always our future, and we depend on them. But we depend on teachers, leaders,
Yeah.
to show them how to be leaders, to
you,
teach
son.
them the right direction.
God bless you, Teddy.
God bless you.
Teddy, can we do a little walking talk?